Welcome to Roadmap to 1 Million. My name is Stacy Zeal, and if you're looking to make more money, gain your time back, and rapidly grow your visibility so that you can impact way more people with your brilliance, you're in the right place. This podcast is your one-stop shop for turning your online business dreams into a reality. My main goal is to give women entrepreneurs just like you the marketing strategies, guidance, and expert insights you need to hit that $1 million milestone and beyond. Whether you're a coach, a consultant, or an online brand that wants to make a big impact, Roadmap to 1 Million gives you the actionable strategies and inspiration you need so that you can implement right away, no fluff, no fuss. So, CEO, are you ready to buckle up and accelerate your growth? Be sure to follow the show and let's dive in. Get ready to uncover your roadmap to 1 million. Hello. Welcome to Roadmap to 1 Million. My name is Stacy and I am super excited to talk to you today. This is a podcast that is designed to give you, as an online coach, a service provider, a consultant, an infopreneur, this is designed to give you the information that you need to execute your marketing at a level that allows you to grow your business, increase your leads, increase your visibility, all those things, and really just take your business to the next level. And so I thank you for tuning in. And if you are new here, welcome to the podcast. Make sure that you are following the show. We release episodes every Tuesday. You can also go to stacyzeal.co/podcast and sign up to get our podcast in your inbox every week. So if you are returning here, thank you again for coming back. I really appreciate you being a part of my community and helping me to grow the podcast. So if you haven't already, please go through and leave us a review. If you're listening on Apple Podcasts, please leave us a review. That is where we definitely are able to reach more people. Apple favors people who leave reviews and all that kind of good stuff. So definitely make sure that you are doing that. All right, y'all. We are officially, and I don't know if this is going to upset you or if this is going to excite you, but we are officially a hop, skip, and a jump away from Q4 and the holiday shopping season. And so where everybody is busy, brands are fighting for attention, yet there is so much money to be made. This is the quarter that businesses go from maybe you're not on track to hitting your sales goals to actually like doubling your sales or making really, really large impacts. So I want to make sure that as this season is approaching, you're approaching it with the right mindset. Because in 2022, consumers spent around $10 billion on Black Friday alone. And that is a significant increase from the previous years. So if you haven't hit your sales goals and want to get back on track, you still have time. Or if you are hitting your sales goals and you want to reach your stretch goal, you still have time. And so if you're a coach, a consultant, or a service provider that wants to dominate Q4, this is the episode for you. So as I mentioned, we're close to Q4, and whether you are excited because you are on track to hit your sales goals or you're feeling the pressure because you're off track, it can be very easy to retreat and accept where you're at. You can say, oh, well, since I won't hit my goals I set this year, I'll just lower the goal, right? Or I'm already on track to hit my goals, so I'll just coast through the holiday season. I won't do too much. I won't make a big splash. I'm going to just go ahead and do what I've been doing, and that's it. But either way, it's a mistake to decide to coast through the holiday season and not try to make a big splash in your market. Because it's easy to think that because you're a coach or a service provider that you can take your hat out of the ring for Black Friday, for Cyber Monday, and for this holiday season. Or you think you have to massively discount your course or your offers to compete, and you don't want to do that. Or maybe the holiday shopping season you think it's really only for retail brands, right? This is not something that's for you. Or maybe you even think like people aren't buying services right now. People are looking for discounts on toys and shoes and all those kinds of things. But that's a mistake to really kind of approach Q4 in that mindset, because your people want to buy. As I mentioned, consumers spent around $10 billion on Black Friday in 2022 alone. So this is a great time to get in front of those new audiences that are ready to buy, right? So this season could really be the period of time that puts you back on track to hit your sales goals. And honestly, if you do not try, you won't hit it. If you don't make a decision to go all in and give it everything you got, you won't hit it, right? There are so many times throughout my journey in entrepreneurship that I have to tell myself, if you don't get up and fight, your dreams are not going to come true. whenever it gets hard. And that is so true. And I have to tell myself that all the time, because there are times when I'm frustrated, when I'm not hitting my sales goals, when I'm not where I feel like I want to be at, quote unquote, in business. But I have to keep telling myself that if I don't keep fighting, if I don't get up out of this bed and keep fighting, it's not going to happen. It's not going to come true. I'm not going to build the business that I want to have. I'm not going to have the impact that I want to have. So I have to keep fighting. And that is one thing about me, is I am an eternal optimist. Optimism is in my top 5 Clifton strengths. So maybe it's the optimist in me. Maybe it's the fighter in me. Maybe it's the marketer in me. But I'm telling you, if you decide to play it safe right now, you're not going to hit your goals. You're going to end the year feeling defeated. You're going to end the year feeling like, oh, well, maybe I'll do it next year. You're going to end the year feeling stuck and feeling like, oh, what a crappy year. I didn't actually do what I wanted to do. Right? So instead of playing it safe, instead of retreating into your acceptance of, I'm just not going to hit my numbers, I'm going to stay where I'm at. Or, it's no point in me actually, trying to hit that stretch goal because I'm already, on track to hit my goal and I'm safe where I'm at. I'm comfortable here. I'm going to just go ahead and ride this race. I'm going to just keep walking one foot in front of the other. I'm not going to start to jog. I'm not going to take a stride. I'm just going to stay right where I'm at, because once I hit those sales goals, I'm going to feel validated and I don't want to mess anything up. Right? So instead of doing that, here's some 3 things that you can do to finish the year strong. 1, go back through your marketing for the year and map out your best messaging. This time of the year is going to be real crowded. As I mentioned, people are saving up money to spend budgets in Q4. People are significantly increasing their effort and their time and the amount of posts that they're sending, the amount of emails that they're doing. It is going to be super crowded. More brands are going to be fighting for the attention of your ideal client. So you have to zero in on messaging that has worked for you this year. This is not the time to be testing new messages. This is not the time to try to talk to an audience you've never tried to talk to before. This is the time to be very intentional about getting the best message that has worked for you throughout this year in front of a bigger audience. And the second thing you can do to finish the year strong. Second thing I want you to do. So now that you've already kind of figured out, okay, what's the messaging? What is that key, that marketing angle, that marketing, I'm going to say the marketing angle again. This is the marketing angle that really, really works for me. That's the time for you to zero in on that. We talked about that. Cool. Next thing I want you to do is I want you to optimize your funnel. I want you to go through your marketing funnel and figure out, where are the leaks? Where are people dropping off? So the last thing you want to do, that's the last thing you want, is for a new lead to come into your world from all of your, Black Friday visibility and presence and all the things you're doing to make this year, to end this year strong, and drop off before they even got to your offer, because your funnel just isn't optimized, or your funnel isn't optimized as well as it could be. Right? So remember, new people don't know who you are. This is a season of getting in front of new people and building your audience for with new people who are very receptive to trying out new offers and new ideas and things like that this time of year. New people don't know who you are, so you still have to give them all the information that they need to make an informed decision. Right? So this could look like updating your emails to get better open rates. Maybe you want to change some subject lines. This could be repositioning your webinar or your lead magnets to reflect the season that we're currently in. Talking about holiday time, talking about holiday messaging. It could be adding in a group sales call for those who are on the fence, right? Adding in info sessions and Q&A sessions, going live a little bit more. That's what I mean by optimizing your funnel. It's looking at what's worked for you this year, going through it as if you're a completely new person, and figuring out, where's the drop off? What can I tighten up so that I ensure that the most people that start to come into my world actually do get the information that they need to make a decision, to make an informed decision. Okay? So that's number 2. So we got messaging. We talk about our funnel. And then the last thing I want you to do is I want you to commit to growing your audience significantly. If you are launching to the same people that you were talking to all year, your sales won't move. Maybe that's why you aren't on track to hit your goals, because you haven't made a commitment and done what is necessary to significantly grow your audience. I don't mean growing your audience by an extra couple hundred people. I'm not talking about growing your audience by an extra 1-2%. I'm talking about, how do you increase your audience by 20, 30, 40, 50, 60%? How do you double your email list? Right? This is what you have to be doing this time of year so that way you have more people in your world that can take advantage of your offers. So think about it. Maybe that is the reason that if you think about between those last launches, I didn't really do a whole lot of audience growth. I know I did that, right? I had a couple launches this year. Between that first launch went really good. The second launch was, I didn't get as many sales as I was hoping because I didn't actually grow my audience between those launches. I was exhausted. I was just like, oh, okay, well, I'm tired. So therefore that's it. Right. But there are a wealth of new customers out there that are looking to buy from you. But if you play it small, you will not reach them. If you don't make it a committed, intentional effort to grow your audience and to increase the amount of people that are in your world, you're not going to hit your sales goals. And so if you're already seeing success on Facebook and Instagram, right? You're already like, I post on Instagram, I post reels, I post on Facebook. I'm actually seeing some success. I'm seeing some traction. That's where my audience is. I know that for sure. And I have validated that because I'm making sales from these platforms, or I'm seeing that that these platforms are contributing to my sales. Then the next best step for you is to invest in Facebook and Instagram ads. Because Facebook and Instagram ads are the best way to elevate your message, get new people into your email list, and to expand your reach. And you don't have to do this alone. This is not the time to be spending hours and hours and hours on YouTube trying to figure this out. This is not the time to be wasting your time trying to piece together information that you find online. Because in my course, Maximize with Ads, I show you exactly how to craft messaging that cuts through the noise and attracts your ideal audience. I show you how to define, if you don't have one, or to adapt your marketing funnel to ads so that way you move your ad traffic from cold to sold, from people who don't know who you are to, yes, I'm ready to give you my coins. And in my course, I also show you how to grow your audience with strategic ad campaigns that help you grow your email list and drive traffic to your best content 24/7. So don't quit. Do not accept defeat. You still have time to make this your best Q4 yet. And running ads is the best way to ensure you're going to dominate this holiday season. And so go to maximizewithads.com to take advantage of our special offer on our course. And because within our community, I want you to get in now. Get in now because within our community, we're going to be having special office hours, special strategy sessions that are going to talk about how to use ads to dominate this holiday season. And so I can't wait to welcome you within the community. I can't wait to have you surrounded by a community of people who are investing in ads, who are like, hey, I want the shortcut, right? I don't want to spend hours and hours on YouTube trying to figure this shit out. I want the roadmap that I can refer to over and over and over again. I want the resources. I want the AI that helps me to write my ads copy faster and help me make video scripts. I need all of the Canva graphics and all the resources and all the things because I want the shortcut. I don't want to have to piece this information together. I don't have time. Maybe you got more money than you got time, right? And so head over to maximizewithads.com before September 28th, 2023 to take advantage of this special offer and to grab those holiday bonuses. All right. If you have any questions, make sure you head over to that sales page because there is a live chat there. So if you want to ask us any questions, we're happy to answer them for you. Or y'all know I'm all over these internet streets, so you can find me anywhere. Okay. But yes, I really, really want you to make this your best Q4 yet. So don't quit. Don't accept defeat. Don't just coast because you're already close to hitting your sales goals and you don't want to mess anything up. Step outside. Stop playing safe. Otherwise, I'll see you in the community. OMG, that episode was packed with gems. Are you ready for more? Head over to stacyzeal.co/podcast to get the show notes and to sign up to get our top 5 podcast episodes to help you streamline your marketing so you can make this your $1 million year. Head over to stacyzeal.co/podcast.